Hello everyone, I just wanted to welcome you back to our show and tell what the hell, and I wanted to present a recent lot that I received on eBay, and this is possibly one of the most interesting group of junkers that I have ever received on eBay. And usually I buy them in bulk, and not that much in bulk. Give me 10 figures or whatever. And what really attracted to me is that these figures were in such horrible shape. And I'm going to show you each one of these just because there's a particular charm to them. And I'm going to try to actually attempt to maybe revitalize some of these. Here's a couple of Farm Boy Lukes. You can see just this one has like this it's got some blue paint on the face. It's got some red scraped off. His face is turning pink. I think that could be due to discoloration. Look at this one's just a little bit dirty, but actually it brings out some of the details in his eyes. But I do find it pretty interesting. This one is a Hong Kong one, and this is a Taiwan Luke. So legs are a little bit more apart on this one here. Both blonde. So we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do with this. Sometimes I could just like use the bodies or take off the arms or whatever. And let's go into Ben Kenobi here. Just a pink-faced Ben Kenobi. These guys are a dime a dozen, so I'll probably try to just give it a basic wash and I don't know, reuse some of this part, make Evil Sith Jedi custom Kenobi or something or another. Look at R2. Poor R2 over here has been colored all blue. The chrome is actually in not horrible condition. But still, look at the eye, but just the entire body has been painted with some sort of marker. But another interesting one over here, yeah, we got the Cloud Car Pilot, but in orange. This is the orange variant. I guess this person may have wanted whoever did this maybe wanted a TIE Fighter Luke. I don't know what kind of paint this is. Hopefully it's not some sort of lead paint, because this seems pretty old. But this probably were like testers paints that were used on these, and just over decades just started wearing off. But you can kind of start seeing some of the intention on this, which is very cool. This one I'm probably gonna just try to paint the best I can, or clean the best I can, and just use it as a repaint for something. There we go. Here is another Hoth Luke, which again has some of that pink. Maybe they were put into a box with a pink marker or a pink highlighter, because this doesn't seem too bad, but still, just things got leaked onto him. But yeah, it's pretty worn. Looks like someone's got a bloody nose over here. Otherwise, in not bad condition. I'm just going to go ahead and use this as a repaint, make some more Hoth army builders. But yeah, I see a pattern with a red. Look at 3PO. This is funny. Look at the effect that the marker created, though. Here, it's worked well with that with the vac metallized chroming of it. His joints are pretty loose. He's got a good left hand, but the standard broken right hand that you see in a lot of 3POs. But I like that they didn't do the eyes red. And here is a beat up Hoth Trooper. I kind of like this look for some reason. I actually might keep this as is. It's just kind of a detailed wash look to it. It looks real, I don't know, it's got this like gritty. Maybe he can be my remnant Hoth soldier. I do look at just the amount of details that started kind of popping out. This looks almost intentional. Very artsy. I like this, you know. And then let's pull out our stormtroopers. From least to worst, we have this, another yellowed remnant trooper for my collection. I'll see if I could try to correct this guy. Look, I can see that fade right there. I can give it a shot. I could try to turn him into a white stormtrooper, but I'm not sure how this. I'm not sure what sort of material or paint this is. But I will definitely try to see what I could do, or just keep him as a remnant yellow stormtrooper. It's a very nice yellow. Very nice yellow. I'm just afraid that if I try to whiten it, it's just still going to be yellow, too yellow. You know, so probably won't even matter. I just repurpose him as a remnant trooper. He's got some loose joints. And here's another interesting one. This is just kind of a half, it's just, I don't know, it's all over the place. It's got some pink intentionally. There's some, you could tell they were intentional in putting this pink marker on the shoulder. I don't know what they were doing, but I like it. The joints are tight on this guy, or somewhat. There's blue on this one and pink on that one. Isn't that interesting? So he's one that I may try to use as an actual, like, hey, let me try to fix him up a bit, you know. That black paint, similar to the Hoth Trooper. Or he could just be one that I remove all the paint from and it just be a blank trooper. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to think about what do you think I should do with this guy. Now, here's my favorite. I'm going to keep this guy as is. It's the Blood Trooper with loose legs. Very interesting piece here. I want to say I got this all for maybe like 25 bucks. And there are some pieces in here that really stand out to me that I like a lot. I'm definitely going to clean this guy. This is going to the clean and use for parts. This one's going to be a clean, repurpose, clean, use for parts. Let's see what's up with R2-D2. With some of these, I'm just going to keep how they are, you know. But I think a lot of it is, you know, I mean, of course, some of these I'm going to have to use, but I want to keep some of these, not only just because I think they look cool, but these are somebody's memories, too. This is somebody's, like, time that they took to, you know, create something using their imagination. This is, like, a child's, you know, artistic journey. And watch it be some 40-year-old guy. But, no, I do think that it's some kid like myself would try to like do these like little customizations on their not knowing the skills that it would take, you know, when you're very young to do this sort of thing. And it's just charming to me, you know. So of course some of these are going to go back. I'm tempted to kind of keep this one, but it's still not showing as much as it ought to, the blue and the pink. But I think these guys are I'm definitely keeping just how they are, and preserve that mystery child's memory and artistic expression on these. But, you know, call them junkers, but they're all these are the playthings of children of late 70s and 80s, and to a certain extent the 90s, you know, where that's all we had was just our imagination. That's all we had is just to think about you know, the adventures of Luke Skywalker with a pink face. And I don't have an X-Wing pilot, you know. If I find out who this kid is, I am going to buy him an X-Wing, an actual X-Wing pilot, you know. But this is just a very sweet, crazy group of junkers. And it kind of takes me back to some of the stuff that I used to do with my toys. And anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Catch you guys later. We'll see you later on.